G'day and welcome to Star Wars Collector's Corner. In today's edition we are going to be looking at this fleet. Where are they from?
Star Wars Rebels!
That's right. Stay tuned. So hi and welcome to Star Wars Collector's Corner. I'm Darthozzie and this is my little apprentice, Darthozzie's apprentice.
Hi!
And today we're going to look at this fleet of 4 vehicles that came out with the Star Wars Rebels line of vehicles and play sets, and also the action figures. We've got 4 of them to get through, so we're going to churn through them in some detail. And my little friend here, he's going to fill us in on how they play and what the functions are. How about we start over here with this one?
So,
This is the ATDP.
instead of the AT-80, it's the ATDP, like my big helper just said. The gun at the front moves
Yeah, maybe we'll pop it over here so you can...
up and down and side to side.
Right.
It shoots a projectile.
Yep.
It turns.
Yeah, so the head
The
turns.
head moves. This opens so figures can go in max,
Probably one figure only.
or maybe 2 because there's
Yeah,
a compartment
okay.
down there.
All weapons, yep.
All weapons. It also has a hole like that. Probably you can see that in the movies.
A little hatch, yeah.
Yep. The legs move
Yep,
just like a normal AT-80.
yep.
The feet
ATST,
don't move.
No. So the feet are locked in position.
Yeah.
That's alright. Alright, moving on. We have the Imperial Troop Transport.
So,
Let's put that
first
on
of
there.
all, the Imperial Troop Transport has guns that move. They shoot 2 projectiles, not from the same button, from different buttons.
Yep,
This cockpit opens,
yep.
where it can hold
Let's count them.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so
Figures.
3 figures can fit in there with the cockpit closed.
Yep.
What about along the sides?
I forgot to mention something in here
Yeah.
though. There's gun holders, so you can put weapons just in there.
Right, yep.
And I don't know what those circles
I think they're
are
for the projectiles to sit in.
Oh yeah, probably.
Okay, so what about all of these little capsules along the side?
They're capsules for stormtroopers
Yep.
to stand in.
Yep. So sort of additional troops on the
Yep.
outside of the carrier.
Yep.
Yep. Now what about at the front?
At the front, the guns turn,
But they don't fire, do
but
they?
they don't fire.
Right. And what's one of the other drawbacks with this?
One of the drawbacks is it doesn't have wheels. It has fake things that look like wheels, but they're not wheels.
Yeah. All right. So no rolling
No.
action on that one.
No.
All right. Let's move on to this one. Do you remember what that is?
This one is
It's the
the
Phantom.
Phantom Attack Shuttle.
Yeah.
That its wings fold down,
Yeah.
both of them.
All right.
As you could see just then, it was a little bit of a struggle.
Okay. And
The-
we've got.
The
Yep.
gun moves and
Whoops.
also comes out.
Let's not take it off. And it
It
fires.
fires a projectile.
Yeah. And the canopy.
There, it can hold, looks like around 1 person
Maybe
in
2.
there.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
And then
Then
you've got.
in the cockpit, 1 person.
Right, okay. And also, you've got additional weapons that can fire
Yep.
out of the front here. And there's also these spare ones that
Yep.
are inside here on the wings.
Yep.
So that when you close the wings up, they disappear.
And
You can't see
also,
them.
therefore, if you shoot out...
Yeah.
If you shoot out that, and you don't have any more bullets near you, you can use the other ones.
Yeah. All right. So that's the Phantom Attack Shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, also from Rebels. Okay, so what about the last one?
The last one is the Inquisitor's TIE Advanced Prototype.
Beautiful. And what can it do?
Well, first of all, the cockpit max figures 1 because the Inquisitor travels by himself.
Gotcha.
The wings, they fold.
Oh, yeah. All 4?
All 4
Yep.
fold.
Okay.
But they're not like your normal TIE fighter wings, they're curved.
Yep, and they don't pop off either.
Yeah.
And what else?
It shoots 2 projectiles from a button right under there.
Yep, beautiful. Okay, so there's the 4 in the range that came out. And there is one other that we can look at that is actually not part of this set. It came out on the Force Awakens packaging, but it is a Rebels fleet ship, if you like. And we'll have a look at that one next. Okay, so this is it here. It's the Y-Wing Scout Bomber. It was seen in Star Wars Rebels, and there's enough space in the cockpit for...
Kanan.
That's right.
Those two
So
are-
Kanan goes inside the cockpit. If I can open it, yep, there we go. So the cockpit opens up. Kanan can go in there, and supposedly in the back here...
Chopper.
Right. The problem with putting Chopper in is you have to lift this up, put him in. It doesn't really close over the top of him all that well.
Yeah.
The good thing about it is this turret spins around. So you can actually move the turret all the way around to fire as you're going. You've got the 2 cannons on the front that move independently. And really, that's about it. There are some bombs that can drop out of here because it's like a bomber.
These also move.
Yeah. So that you can raise them up and down. And the bombs can drop out of the holders there. Oops, and we've even got Kanan inside there.
And the cockpit lid can fall off.
Yeah, it's not meant to fall off.
No.
Anyway, so there's Kanan inside the cockpit. And, yeah, that's also, as I said, part of the Force Awakens sets that came out. But it is obviously from Rebels. Okay, we get to the point where we're going to talk about these 4 and give them a rating out of 10. What do you think?
I would probably say all together
Yep.
an 8.
An 8, okay. I have something that I want to point out, and that is that for this whole line, Hasbro seem to have done something a little bit shonky as far as collectors go. And you can see it a bit here in the legs. Right here. They haven't filled in the back of the legs, so they've used a very inexpensive, if you like, process of creating these legs by putting supports in place so that they're not flimsy, but at the same time the finish isn't there because, as you can see, standing that vehicle like that, you can actually see the insides of the legs. And usually on other ATSTs or AT-ATs that were made previously, there's a lot more care gone into the design of them to fill in those sorts of spaces so you don't see that. Same thing goes with no wheels on the bottom of this. Even the Kenner version of the Imperial troop transport had wheels on it. So
Also-
some of these things are a little bit flimsy. These fold up a little bit too easy when they're standing rather than being able to be positioned with a ratchet sort of finish. And the bottom of this one, yeah, they've just left gaps in things. So, the reality is the ship does not look like that from underneath when you watch the animated cartoons. So there's a few little things in these that where they've cut corners. I don't know if they've tried to make them cheaper, but in the end, from a playability point of view, we're still going with an 8.
Yeah.
So, okay, so if you liked what you've seen, what we've done today, leave a comment in the comment section below. Give us a thumbs up, whatever it is. I'm Darthozzie.
And I'm his apprentice.
And we'll see you next time on Star Wars Collector's Corner. See ya.